Hi, Assalamualaikum. So this is chapter 6 business formation for ENT300. Okay. So in this chapter, we want to see the task how to start the business, how to form the business. Okay, so we have four types or four ways to start the business. Okay, first we start from scratch. Okay, buying an existing business from the family business successions or acquiring a franchise. Okay, let's start. Starting from scratch. Okay, starting from scratch meaning that you will start from zero. Okay, the most popular method among entrepreneurs. Okay, so when you start from zero, okay, everything you do on your own. Okay, so you can form, okay, form of appropriate form of business. Okay, you can set, okay, the business name, okay, on your own. Okay, the business and product or service image. Okay, you can choose the location of your business. Okay, you can have the appropriate funding, okay, to start the business, and also you can have the proper business planning for everything. Okay, meaning that you have to do everything on your own. Okay, from the start. So of course it has a lot of advantages, okay, where you are free to make your own decision. You will have the opportunity to try which one suits you better. Okay, free to choose suitable business location, premises, and what machines or equipment that you need for your business, and also you're free to develop the business image. Also, it has the disadvantages. Okay, you have to put a lot of effort because you have to start from zero, meaning that you need to spend a lot of your time, your energy, money, because you need to start the business. Okay, higher chances of losses. Okay, because of the high project implementation cost, a lot of costs that involved. Okay, not able to accurately estimate sales cost and profit because you don't might not have the experience, you don't have the sales record, costing, and so on. So it's very difficult for you to estimate all the cost, the sales, and so on. Okay, no track record. Okay, so it's difficult for you to get the loan from the financial institutions. The second type of business that you can, the second way to start your business is by buying existing business. Mean that you see the existing business. Sometimes you will see that this business, they want to sell the business. Okay, with a lot of reason. So you just buy the existing business and you run it on your own. Okay, you can read here, but of course when you see the business to sell, okay, you need to investigate first why the current owner want to sell the business. Okay, because sometimes maybe they already have the bad image, they didn't make don't have the success or did not make any profit. Okay, and a lot of other factors that contribute why they want to sell the business. Okay, because if the business have a bad name, then the location might be not as good, and also the maybe perceptions from people surroundings or the customer. Okay, so you have to work harder to improve the situation. Okay, because you don't want it later to affect your business. The advantages is, okay, you don't need to spend as much time if you just buy the existing business. Okay, because it's already there, you just continue to run the business. Okay, the probability of getting the financing is greater. Okay, because the current business already have the track record. Okay, maybe it also have the loyal customer that keep on visiting the business. Okay, it's easier to establish the networking with the supplier, supporting agencies, and communities because the business is already run. Okay? However, of course, it has certain disadvantages. Okay, requires a bigger amount of capital. Usually those business want to sell back to those owner want to sell their business, maybe because they want to migrate. Okay, they have other plan. Okay, so if the business is successful business, of course they want to sell it with a higher price. Okay? If the existing business is not well managed by the previous owner, so the entrepreneur, okay, when you buy it, you have to put a lot of money, time, effort to improve the situation, like I said before. Entrepreneur have to respect and abide the agreement. So maybe if the the previous owner already have the agreement with the certain parties, so you have to continue the agreement because it is existing as in the name of the business. Okay? Conflict could arise between the new owner and existing employees. The third way that we can start a business is by family business succession. Means that maybe your family, your father, your grandfather already own a business, and then you become the successor. Okay, so when your father passed the business to you. So a few challenges that might face, you might face if you continue the family business. The first one is financing. Okay, whether you want to do debt financing or versus equity financing, you want to make debt or you want to buy equity. Okay? Liquidity or cash, maybe yes, because it's family, so sometimes the family might need cash. And also whether you want to spend for the family, the cash for the family, or you want to spend it on the business. Okay? The transition period between the older generation versus the new generation. Maybe the older generation have the problems to let go of the ownership, okay, and the power in the business. Okay? The succession, okay, finding the right successor, okay, in the business, maybe sorry, in the family, okay, if you run the family business, so might have let's say that your father might have the difficulties in choosing to pass the business to which of his son, daughter, and so on. Okay? So need to find the right person. Emotion can sometimes it involved with emotion because involve family, okay, in the business, and also maybe it will create rivalry between the siblings or the cousins, okay, in terms of to run the business together. However, of course, it has the advantages, okay, freedom, flexibility, okay, pride of family culture. Okay, we tend to sacrifice because we tend to it is our family business, it's our business. Okay, so we always sacrifice our time, our money. Okay, high possibility of achieving great monetary success. Okay, because high commitment. Okay, family members have good exposure to business environment because you already in the business since you are very young, okay? Because your father started business. The disadvantages maybe well, it's unstructured first, okay, because more to family. Okay, early stage limited financial resources. Of course, all the early businesses might have this problem. Might create the conflict, okay, family conflict. Okay? Nepotism among family members. Okay, maybe there are successors who are not very competent, okay, but are given a much better position in the company. Okay? Tradition practiced by older generation passed on to new generation could lead to resistance to change. Okay, the different way of managing the business, okay, different ideas between the older generation and younger generation. Okay, difficulty in getting the right successor. Sometimes it's very difficult to get the right successor, okay, to continue the business. The last one, okay, you can also acquire franchise, doing the franchise. Okay, um, I believe that you know the franchise. Okay, usually it will involve the franchisor and franchisee. A franchise is a product or service distribution system which is governed by a contract, okay, between the two parties, lah, franchisor and franchisee. Franchisor is the company who sell the franchise. Okay, the franchisee is the one who buy the right, lah, to the franchise. So we have different types of fees that we need to pay in order to get to run the franchise. Okay, we have the franchise fee, we have to pay for the royalty. Also, we need to contribute to the advertising and promotional contribution. So of course it has a lot of advantages, okay, lower business risk, okay, because there are a lot of franchise, and then finance, okay, with the franchisor. Better market acceptance, okay, because the market already know about the business, okay. Continuous support from the franchisor or the government. The These are the franchisor, okay, advantage, okay, franchisees, okay. The disadvantage as the franchisor, and also that's it for today. I believe that you can go through the slide in order for you to understand further about this chapter. Thank you so much again for your time.